Hi, how long have you been here?
Oh, I don't know. Quite a while, I guess.
Meet you after?
Okay.
You all get into position now, please. We're going to do an exercise for relaxation. Stretch back as far as you can. Come down, relax. Down and stretch and stretch.
Would you like to come in and sit down?
Back as far
I'm
as
interested in becoming a model.
stretch.
What's your name?
My name is Lily Ng.
Lily Yang? I'm Mrs. Stamp, Lily. You're interested in a basic modeling course?
Oh, yes, I would be.
We have a 12-week course, and this consists of a class in diet and exercise, 4 classes in walking, 5 classes in makeup.
Have you been following your diet sheet?
Well, yes, but I find it hard at times.
It is, but if you get into a routine of doing it, it becomes part of your day. You become you feel much better. For one thing, if you get eating the proper foods at the proper times, you can work much better, and everything will just work out from there.
Let's say you're with a group of friends and you decide to go to a restaurant or somewhere out to eat, and everyone, you know how it is. They usually order chips and a Coke or something to that effect. What do you do?
They're not modeling. You are.
At the end of this time, you go into review. You're reviewed by Betty Milne, the head of the agency.
I wish that there was a really nice, easy, magic formula about what makes a good model. There are a lot of simple rules of thumb, physical prerequisites where a girl falls into categories or types, and this will follow the sort of work she will do. The usual ones that you have a junior, and her height would be 5'5". Height is tremendously important in a model. She can be 5'5" as a junior, which means it's rather 17 magazine. She's cute, and she smiles, and she's got great white teeth and round eyes.
Well, we've scheduled you into the class tomorrow night, and we'll see you then.
Oh, 6:45, isn't it?
The next category is about 5'7". You call her a missy or a junior miss. And she has the same kind of face, a little more mature. She looks about 22, perhaps. And then you have, which is always considered the best of all possible worlds, or the top echelon in a model, the sophisticate. And she should be anywhere from about 5'8", 5'10" now, 5'11" even, with very hollow cheekbones and a more exotic sort of face.
Now, girls, before we start our 10 posing classes, I'd like to find out from each of you why you decided to go into modeling. Linda?
Well, I guess it was about a month ago now. I did some work for a photographer friend of mine, and he suggested that I take a course, so here I am.
And how about you, Connie?
Gee, I guess ever since I was old enough to first start reading a fashion magazine, I had a dream of becoming a model. When I finally had an opportunity to move to a larger city, then my dream could come true.
Great. Lizzie?
Started with a little bit of modeling in Copenhagen, and I came over here about 1 year ago.
To become a successful model, you need talent, appeal, and training. A reputable school of modeling will assess your potential and choose your courses.
Lizzie, how are you coming along on your diet?
Since your physical appearance is of primary importance, it must be properly cared for. You will learn to sit, stand, walk, put on makeup, dress, sleep, and eat.
Okay.
Many girls hope to become models, and although only a few of them actually succeed, the training received is valuable to any girl regardless of her final profession.
Hello, girls. Hello. Welcome to your first of 5 makeup classes. My name is Dale. Would you introduce yourselves?
Michelle and Christina.
Okay. Could we have Christina on the scales first, please? Yeah, push them down forward. That's it.
118.
Okay. And Janice.
110.
Okay, good. No one has a weight problem. Okay, tonight we're going to go into proper skin cleansing. We'll get to picking out your foundation base and probably a powder. Most of you are probably using soap on your face. now, which will not get into your pores and clean out the modeling slap that you'll have to use. So you'll have to invest in a cleansing line, which includes the cleanser itself, the astringent protection cream, which goes on before your foundation, and a night cream. Okay? Now, the way to use your cleansers are in the direction of these arrows on the diagram.
Some models have become famous as personalities and maybe strikingly unusual, but these are rare. You must learn to be versatile in looks and attitude to adapt to the type of job. You will depend at times on aids such as hair pieces, spectacular makeup, false eyelashes, and many other secrets models use to look beautiful.
Darkness under there. Now, the shading is worked under the bone. Bring it up and around.
What do you think, girls?
Fantastic, Joanna. Your clips.
Oh.
Well, you all look like that in a couple months. Keep practicing.
The number is 681, available in 29 different colors of leather, as well as the color you're seeing right now.
The wholesale clothing showrooms employ the most models. Fast changes, attractive poses, the ability to show the clothes to their best advantage, along with some knowledge of the merchandise, may all be required of the showroom model. But along with this comes steady employment in many cases, although it could also include some typing and answering the telephone.
And this is available in many different colors.
There are many different types of modeling jobs. There are runway models, photographic models, showroom models, catalog models, and models for television commercials, even if only their hands are used. In your best times, you may be working 18 hours a day. You may also go 3 months without a job. The pay can be very good, but it is rarely assured. Another factor to consider if you are interested in making a career in modeling is that your working years are limited. A model who keeps her looks may work up to the age of 30.
Loretta, you're down there, Patty. Come in here and get Loretta seated. Now, David, go right up in here, you see?
Catalog modeling is the bread and butter of the trade. It requires many different kinds of models. Children, teenagers, sophisticates, men, older women, all sorts, who must stand on the set without moving and put across the look of whatever they might be wearing. Out of each 6 shots, 5 must be good. This is important because the customer never sees the actual garment, only the pictures in the catalog. The main purpose, regardless of the type of job, is to sell. Clothing, cosmetics, cars, food, just about anything. To do this, you must not override your work with your personality. The public should be more interested in the product than in you.
try it once more, eh? Remember, now on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Most people wonder what an agent does, and that always reminds me of the Hollywood image in grade B movies, that we're villains and we take 10% and that's all an agent does.
When is the audition?
I suppose most important part of your job is getting the girl work.
Hello, Betty Mills.
How did you
Hi, Les. How are you? Good.
Yeah.
Tomorrow? Location?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you doing it? Scarborough Bluffs. What is it, fashion? Reasonably high fashion? 2 girls and 1 man. Okay.
You have to send her to the right people who would probably like her type best to begin with. Once she starts getting her feet wet and gains a little more confidence, it becomes much easier for her. But it's most important how you sell her.
Somebody with dark hair for a good contrast.
Then, of course, you look after her negotiations for her money, because talent is very bad at that. And you look after her bookings, more or less traffic managing her day. And there are so many bits and pieces as to what an agent does for the model. She sort of has a place to come home to, I suppose.
Who was in here the other day that had longish hair? Ellen Jordan was good. Robin Ward. Did you see him in Spring Fall? He seems really cute.
They told me that she was fine today. Just a minute. I got the models in today. We're probably going to have to shoot them anyway. Would you hold on for a minute, please? Hi, Joanna. Hi, Claudette. Well, look, we're going to have to probably take the shots anyway today. The weather is bad, but we may have to... Did you bring the panned outfit?
Oh, yeah, I've got it right here.
Oh, it's... I think the van is coming. Let's get going, man.
Oh, look, it's clearing up.
Hey, too bad, eh? Wow, it's going to clear up.
Although some of the jobs are exciting, others are dull and tedious. It is all work. You will require a specialized knowledge of how to deal with the photographer or the fashion coordinator or the salesman to come up with the image he wants to put across. This can cause quite an emotional strain, switching from one personality to another, sometimes in a matter of minutes. Physically, too. This begins to show in a model after a few years.
Actually, I do enjoy modeling. Well, I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. I think most girls get involved in the sense that they find it very difficult once you really establish yourself and get going to find anything to, how you say, top it. There are certain jobs that all of us do not enjoy. For example, doing fashion shows. Nobody can possibly imagine what goes on behind the scenes. That is, where we change, where we put on our makeup, etc. During a fashion show, we have approximately a minute to change. Take your clothes off, plus get into the other one. You have approximately 3 dressers, and there's millions of people backstage. You have hairdresser, you have someone to dress you, you have the shop owner there, etc. And it gets very confused and very congested. And I have to say I've experienced a few fashion shows where it's been almost humiliating in the sense that you are so much of a mannequin. You are nothing more, nothing less than a mannequin. I mean, you are to show the garment to the best of your ability. It doesn't matter who you are, what you feel. You have to sell that garment. It's not you that's important, it's that garment. Where am I going to get you a drink from?
Okay.
How's this?
Oh,
How do you like my freckles?
They're ridiculous.
They have to be ridiculous. I have to exaggerate it. To, you know.
Yeah. Get the hair.
Yeah.
You
No,
made it.
really, you have to.
It'll make you look good.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll look better.
Oh, you're
Yeah, bring the orange one forward. Yeah, thanks. Can I have my hat, please, monsieur?
I think I'm in love with you.
Don't lie to her.
I've never seen anybody look like you do right now.
Bye.
It's been great.
I think most of us get involved in the feeling that we have during photography, the rapport we develop with the photographer. We're not limited. We just constantly project whatever you feel in that certain garment, as opposed to being limited solely to selling the garment. You can express what you feel, and it's beautiful.
She's got to be one of the most responsible people in the world. She still has to be somewhat creative. She has to be malleable in taking direction, and she has to have the stamina of a dray horse. And this is so incredibly true, because you're drooping and all of a sudden you pull yourself together because you've got to look absolutely super. Most girls going into it don't realize this. And my advice to any girl who wants to go into modeling, she must realize that it is a full-time career and accept so many of the responsibilities involved in it, and that it is very hard work.